summer. When do you start compartmentalizing it all? When do you start thinking about it? And at what point, coming July, that you think things start coming together?
I'm letting the agent figure all that out. All I'm doing is moving my box out the way, out of my locker, so I could keep getting my practice gear and keep working on my game until they come to a conclusion or my agent tells me otherwise.
We saw the picture of you, Dion, and Mickey Arison over the weekend. Said the future looks bright in Miami. What kind of vibe are you getting from the organization?
I'm home. That's what it feels like. I love it here. Had a great season. I love the culture here, and I'm very passionate about this place. So,
does it feel like the season ended too short?
Of course. I'm still sick. I can't believe you asked that. We felt like it ended too short. But that feeling is good. That feeling is good. Sometimes that could be the biggest coach, and I think for me this summer, I don't ever want that feeling again. So I'm gonna work so I can never feel that again.
James, obviously money matters, contracts matter, so does camaraderie, success, and your team. As much as your agent works on the financials, you have to work on the emotional. How do you weigh having maybe at your age the final big contract of your career versus what happened here this year? You, not your agent, how do you weigh that?
That is not always green on the other side. That's the only thing that's going in the back of my head right now. I might not have the same opportunity that I have this year, and to get out the box and to play the way that I feel like I can to contribute to winning. Who knows if I can get that on another team? Money has nothing to do with that. I love basketball, I love the game, and I love it here.
As a means of comparison, last year Lou Aldang called Eric with the offer he got from the Lakers, and Eric basically said, "I love you, Lou, but you got to take that offer."
Right.
So,
right.
I mean, is there also a price point where it'd be hard for you at your age to sort of turn away from a certain, wheelbarrow of money?
Of course, but that's something that the family and I are gonna have to talk about, and ultimately it's the best for me. And age is also something about money, but how my heart ticks. I think the age is more about my time is coming where I won't be able to win a ring.
Compare how you've played this year versus your expectations coming into this season, your personal.
Right. The platform was given to me, and I just took advantage. I knew what I was capable of doing, but I also know roles. And other teams, nothing bad to say against them. They had me in a different role than what I thought I could do. So, Coach Spo, he let me play through my mistakes, become a better student of the game, and a better teammate for my team.
Dion said, despite your age, you're in great shape. He's going to make sure he's tugging at your shirt the entire summer to make sure he stays in great shape. He can possibly stay in as well.
Right, I got to go. I just want to beat Rodney Magruder next year in the conditioning test. Mark that down, whatever. But that's my goal. Like Dion said, though, I think my last 7 years in the league, this is my 8th year. The last 7, I probably was getting about 25, 30 minutes every 10 games, 11 games. So this is my real first actual year to play 30, see what it takes to play 30 minutes, and to try to help a team win during a clutch situation.
James, we hear so much about sacrifice with this team. You're, of course, aware of when the big three came together, they all left something on the table because they wanted to be here. Will you actually sit down with Dion and Pat, and maybe if he presents a plan and says, you know what, if you do it this way, and this way, it might be less than elsewhere, but we can bring you all together and add this. Might there be any of that involved?
I hope so. I really hope so. I love playing with Dion. His heart, his antics, they fire me up. So I hope so.
James, is there a sense of loyalty with you and Dion because of the elevation of your game, seeing it mature under Spo?
The loyalty between us or the
you two,
organization?
Walking into this ring, with the organization.
Yeah, I think the loyalty with this organization stands for us, and that's going to outweigh a lot of other things, including money.
How much role, JJ? Because I know you're a selfish guy. You'll come off the bench, start whatever, but because of what you did the second half of the season, playing such a big role, is that something you want as well to continue in that same role?
I just want to continue here. Wherever Coach Spo puts me, I know he's always going to put not only myself but the other teammates in positions to succeed, and you saw that throughout this year. You know, there's a lot of big name guys out there, but take the name away and we'll play against anyone.
What do you want to improve on? I know you said your body. You said you told me 6%. You want to
Right.
get down. What else? Individually, anything?
You know, just my knowledge of the game to be able to dissect the defense in the last 5 minutes, last 4 minutes of the fourth quarter if the ball is put in my hand. You know, just little things like that. I'm a jack of all trades, but to get better at all those, you know, would be a blessing.
Can you watch the playoffs? Have you been watching it?
I cannot. I don't even turn on my TV.
Thanks, big dog.
Thank you.